Dear Shawn and Kyle, this is Jolene. Can you quickly answer all 30 of my questions?
Hey y'all, I'm Shawn.
And I'm Kyle.
And we're back after 3 weeks of editing. It feels so good to be back to unlock another mystery of real estate.
And remember, not only are we doing these videos to provide value for you.
Nope, we're doing it to drum up business for us. Because we're active real estate agents in the Atlanta market, we want you to hire us. We want you to trust us to find you an agent anywhere in the United States. And finally, we want you to like us. Please like us. And if you do, hit like, subscribe, share, comment, tell your friends.
That's right.
That's right.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Well, this week's question came to us from Jolene. But before we begin, Jolene. Please don't take my man.
That's hysterical. Yeah, don't take his man, and give us a good question. She gave us a question about buyer's remorse, and then she had remorse about the question, and then we dove into the archives to see if we could find another question, and then we found 29 other questions from Jolene, and then after reading her questions, we figured out Jolene really wants to know if she should sell her home all by herself. And the answer is, leave my man alone, leave his man alone, Miss Jolene, leave singing to Celine Dion. And if selling your home, hire a fiddler.
Are you calling a Fruit Loop?
I didn't say Fruit Loop, I said fiddler. Full-time licensed real estate professional, that's right.
Hey, y'all.
Hey.
You should never think that you alone are capable of selling your own house. First of all, let's just talk about how most people view their home. It's a common joke in the real estate community that most homeowners view their house as this really big mansion, when the reality is it's just a normal house. It's understandable though. Your home is magic. It's where you've raised your family. Maybe it's your first home. You have put your personal stamp on it from top to bottom. You've loved, you've cried. I mean, it's become a sacred place that has witnessed all your special and sacred moments. So do you really think for a moment that you can be objective and make reasonable, unemotional decisions when it comes time to sell your home on your own?
No way.
Not at all. That's why it's really important that you should hire a Fruit Loop.
Let's just say Fruit Loop.
Okay, Fruit Loop. So hire a Fruit Loop, and a good one at that.
Yeah, people have a hard time seeing the problems of their own home. And sometimes they're simple fixes that could save and make you thousands of dollars. I mean, imagine, maybe your house smells like cat pee. Ew. Or maybe it just smells in general. Or maybe it smells like you.
And you smell like cat pee.
Yeah, if you smell like cat pee, then you are likely nose blind. And you need a Fruit Loop to come in and to tell you that your house stinks. Maybe your house is dirty, though it's clean to you. Wouldn't you want to know that? And knowing that and remedying these simple situations can make you thousands of dollars.
So let's just say that you've decided to go ahead and list your filthy, cat pee, cluttered, stanky, gross little house all by yourself.
That is so horrible.
It is horrible. And you've decided to list it for $500,000 and attempt to save yourself approximately $30,000 in commission. What you may not realize is that most buyers out there are likely have a Fruit Loop representing them who are actually expecting to get paid. In addition to that, there's a lot of things that you may not be thinking about. So sure, you may have to pay that extra 3% commission, and you've saved yourself approximately $15,000.
But have they really saved themselves?
That's a question that you need to ask yourself, because with all due respect, like, we know that you're smart, but at the end of the day, you really don't know what you're doing.
No, you don't. You have a full-time job and a family, and there's about 500 questions you haven't even considered. Let me tell you a number of them. Number one, who's going to write the contract for you? What is your home actually worth? If someone comes with an agent, are you going to pay them? Who's going to negotiate with the buyer's agent? Are you going to be the one showing your home? Who will make sure that the contract has been written properly? Do you have errors and omission insurance in case you make a mistake? Are the closing costs appropriate? Who will be communicating with your buyer's lender in the approval process? Who will meet the appraiser? What attorney's office should you use? Kyle, what else do you have?
How much is title insurance? And is there a clean or cloudy title on your house? Do you have a valid survey? How long is the due diligence period? Are you going to sit down with the buyer at the closing table? Who should hold the earnest money, and how much should you ask for? Should you allow your home to be inspected? Should you be willing to do repairs, and are there any defects? Are you including a seller's disclosure? Are you certain that you have done everything that you can to maximize your investment? How are you going to advertise your home? Are you simply just planning to put a sign in your yard and hope that someone drives by and knocks on your door? Should I continue, or do you really get where I'm going with this?
I get where you're going. I think we should continue for them, but you probably don't want to hear it. At the end of the day, there's 100 more questions we could ask you, but the bottom line is you need to hire a Fruit Loop.
So here are the facts. The average homeowner who uses a full-time licensed real estate professional nets 25% more than those who try to sell their home by themselves. In addition to that, 89% of people who start out by trying to sell their home by themselves eventually end up using a Fruit Loop. And on top of that, 88% of buyers out there are using a Fruit Loop. So on a $500,000 house, it's approximately $30,000 in commission. You think in the long run that you're actually saving money by trying to sell your home on your own, but statistics show that you're actually leaving money on the table if you don't use a Fruit Loop.
Yeah, almost 20% when you do a FSBO. We just defined Fruit Loop of a full-time licensed real estate professional, but FSBO is a for sale by owner. When you try to sell your house for sale by owner, you're really missing out on a market that's untapped, because when you list with an agent, they're going to put that into a multiple listing service that syndicates across websites all over the web. That includes Trulia, Zillow, and every other real estate website you can think of. So if 88% of buyers are using agents, you're also missing out on those people, and you have a greater chance of being seen if you were to list with an agent. Additionally, buyers know if they're writing an offer on your house that you're not paying real estate commission if you're a FSBO. So when they send you an offer, they're going to send you an offer less what they know you're saving. So ultimately, you're not saving any money at the end of the day. No. The fellow who owns ForSaleByOwner.com had a $2 million house, tried to sell his house on his own website, FSBO.com, couldn't sell it. Listed it again, $2 million on his own website, couldn't sell it. Ultimately, he hired a Fruit Loop who sold it for $150,000 over his asking price, netting him 7.5% more than his asking price. Unbelievable, right?
It's crazy.
It is.
And not only are we Fruit Loops, but we tend to become your therapist, a consultant, and even a friend. We'll come in and we'll tell you what needs to be done to your home. We'll price it right the first time, and we'll tell you if we need to clean, mow the yard, declutter, and put your grandpa's stuffed prize-winning pig in storage. We'll also provide you with all the vendors that can do that for you.
You have a vendor that can store a prize-winning pig?
I mean, I can just pick it up and put it in storage.
Kyle, the prize-winning pig vendor.
We tell you everything that you need to hear in order to maximize your return on investment.
Yeah, so Jolene. Should you sell your home all by yourself? The answer to that is a resounding no. You shouldn't. I mean, if you're going to make almost 20% over what you would make if you sold it by yourself, why wouldn't you do that? Live your best life and leave my man alone, leave his man alone, leave singing to Celine Dion, and hire a Fruit Loop.
And now that you know why you shouldn't sell your house by yourself, be sure to tune in to us next week when we talk about discount brokerages and buying a home online.
Yep, tune in to us every Wednesday, 1 o'clock, as we unlock another mystery of real estate.
And as always, not only are we the Alexa and Google of real estate, and I'm Alexa, but we want to be your dream team.
That's right, your dream, this team. We specialize in single-family homes and TLC, that's Townhomes, Lofts, and Condos.
And as always, tender, loving care. Aww.
Hey y'all, thanks for watching our videos. If you want to buy or sell real estate in the in-town Atlanta market, we want to be your trusted advisors. And if you live anywhere else in the United States and want to be connected to a full-time licensed real estate professional in your area, we can help with that too, and at no cost to you. I'm a poet, didn't know it. Anyway, connect with us on our website at yourrealestatedetectives.com.
In fact, be sure to follow us on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, at The Real Estate Detectives. And finally, we want you to like us.
Like us!
So if you found value in these videos, make sure to like, subscribe, share with a friend.
That's right!
Hey, y'all.
Hey!
We'll see you next week.
See you next week.